All right. Hello, everybody. This is Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're coming to you live tonight from the Palace in Booneville. Last night here of the regular season for almost all the teams throughout the state of Kentucky and around the region. And tonight we've got a good one for you as the Owsley County Lady Owls wrap up their regular season. And what a great season it's been, folks, as the Lady Owls have just absolutely ran rampant throughout the 14th region. 16-3 coming into this one as they host their border neighbors here, the Jackson County Lady Generals. 11-8 coming into this one. Tell you what, they've really got some size out there, though. So talking to Coach Bobby Bowling earlier today, that says they've got a lot of size, a lot of rebounders. As I can tell you, as we get deeper into this here tonight, you'll see that they're really a good basketball team out of the 13th region. Of course, the 13th region is stacked and stocked. So will be a good test here for the Lady Owls tonight as they get ready for the 56th district to kick off next week. So this is Brendan Miller. Got our man Greg Bates here on the camera with us tonight. We thank Greg for coming over and doing that. I'm going to call this one Me Safe. So buckle up, folks. We should have a dandy here as we go forward here tonight. So everybody, if you'll give us a couple of shout outs out there, let us know exactly how everything's going. When I'm a one-man show, sometimes I mess it up without Ty back here, so we'd appreciate a little bit of info and feedback as we go. As you can tell, the Owsley County Band is here and going strong, and they're right down from us, so I'm probably yelling at you, but I can't hear myself, to be quite honest with you, with the band going strong. Of course, you know, COVID restrictions starting to be lifted just a little bit, so it's, you know, we've got the bigger capacity here tonight. I think we're up to 20%. So got more people in the Palace here in Booneville, USA. It's good to be back. Hopefully get to see the Lady Owls again in the regional tournament, but we won't get to see them in the district down there at Estill County. Like to stream that, but they do exclusive NFHS, I guess, so can't do that. So we'll be bringing you the entire 55th district tournament this weekend from Campton, with Breathitt, Jackson, and Wolf going at it. I've had a few issues there. The final schedule in that one was set earlier today, and on Saturday we'll have the Jackson City Lady Tigers and the Breathitt County Lady Cats going at it at 2 o'clock. Monday night it'll be the same two teams on the boys' side, Breathitt and Jackson, and then on they'll both take on Wolf County, who's the number 1 seed in the 55th. Here in the 56th, it'll be, of course, Owsley County on the girls' side, who will be the number 1 seed, and they will be taking on, if I'm not mistaken, Lee County on Tuesday night, the 16th at 5:30 down at Estill County. Estill will take on Powell after that, and the championship game will be on the 18th. So, folks, we're ready to go here. Tonight is senior night. Want to recognize those seniors, lovely gals here in Owsley County, and for the Lady Owls, and it was a ceremony we had there a few moments ago. I'll bring you up the seniors picture there that I took just a few moments ago, and we'll talk about them throughout the night. These young ladies, the course of their career, have won over 100 games here, which is a great accomplishment. So we'll get into more about that here in just a few minutes. Looks to me like we're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll also mention our sponsors here before we get started. Thanks to our sponsors of the Lady Owls, you've got Farmer State Bank here in town, B&H Apothecary, the City of Booneville, and also Turner Real Estate. So let's, we got somebody there in front of the we go. So we're going to let you turn this up here just a bit. We'll let you hear the national anthem as we get rolling here, and we'll go back to the normal scene. Okay, there's the, I can't hear you, Willie. Owsley County Band, sorry about that. It's got a tight spot here, folks. I just knocked off the scoreboard, so let's try to get that back up and on here. All right. The starters for Jackson County. Looks like we got Emily Rose, 44, Kennedy Ward, Natalie Carl. So I'll call those back out here. 10, Eden Lakes also starting, and number 34, Abby Gilbert. Senior point guard leader for the Lady Owls, Kenzie Harrell. Got the leading scorer, Lexi Lynch. But Amelia Murray, the big lady in the middle, leads them in rebounding. Having a hard time with our camera here, folks. On these bleachers really bounce around, so have a little bit of a rough time there with the camera that's on the scoreboard. So let's hope we can keep that where it is. Okay, and we're ready to go. So 4 senior starters for the Lady Owls. We've got Carl, Lakes, Ward, Rose, and Gilbert for the Lady Generals. So it'll take me just a second to learn those, and we'll get rolling here. We've got Lakes out top, gets it to Ward. Ward down on the block to Gilbert. Back outside, and that was number 10, Eden Lakes, with the first basket of the game, 2 from the baseline. Here come the Lady Owls on the attack now. Harold out top, over to Mick Johnson. Back to Lexi Lynch. Lynch out top over to Harold. Looking for Addison Terry there in the paint at the free throw line on the elbow. Going to take it back out, and Lynch takes it into the middle of that zone, splits, and that is blocked. She was double blocked, it looked like, there by both. We're going to have a foul on Lexi Lynch there if she was blocked. Both Ward and Gilbert with the block there. So lots of size now for the Lady Generals, both Ward and Gilbert. Very tall young ladies. Also Rose has good size as well. That's what Coach Bowling was saying. Definitely a tall basketball team here. Got Ward looking down on the block for Carl. She missed the one in close and pulled down by Owsley. Here comes Lynch. Lynch cross to Harold. Harold's going to drive to about 15, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Gilbert. Hands it off to Lakes. Lakes a junior. Very young basketball team for Jackson County. Looking now for Ward. Out top. Gets it in the corner to Carl. Carl looking back for Ward. Gets it to her on the block and up and good. Wow. Very impressive move there by Kennedy Ward. Her first 2 of the game. And the Lady Generals up 4-0 here early in this one. We're going to have a foul there. That's going to be on number 24, Emily Rose. Going to be her first of the night. Lady Owls looking for Harold. Harold over to Lynch. Lynch back to Terry. Gonna have to got my iPad on here. I'm getting some kickback, so let me turn that down while we're calling this one. Harold out top. Back to Terry. The Lady Owls being very patient here. This 2-3 zone by the Generals. Slowing down their offense. Lynch over to Terry. Harold back to Terry. Terry's going to drive on the baseline. She's cut off by Carl there. Harold back out top. 5:30 to go here in this first quarter. Lady Owls still yet to get on the board. Lynch. Rose pops out on her. Like some Mick Johnson goes, but Ward just knocks that one away. The big lady in the middle, Ward, already a force here, folks, with just a couple of minutes into this one. She's already got 2 blocks on the night. Lynch gets it into Murray, looking for Lynch in the corner. She's going to drive baseline, goes up, and wow, another block by Gilbert there. So Gilbert and Ward are racing a couple of shots here on for the Lady Owls. Terry way out top, gets it back to Harold. Harold look over to Lynch. Lynch going to let a long 3 go. No, that one is no good. That's pulled down by Carl, and Carl on the break. Gets it back over to Gilbert. Gilbert looking for Ward. Ward to Lakes. Lakes back to Ward on the block. Murray trying to stop her that time. Luke. Carl, excuse me. Trying to get these ladies' names down. Here comes Kenzie Harold down, up, and she's fouled, but it cannot convert. That one will be on number 4. That's going to be on Natalie Carl. That'll be her first. I believe that's the second on the Lady Generals. I send Kenzie Harold to the line, and she's up and good with the first one. That gets the Lady Owls on the board here tonight on senior night. Harold averages 11-2 a game, gets the second one. 2 for 2, very good free throw shooter Kenzie is. Get the ball into Ward. Kennedy Ward throws it up to Lakes. Lakes right now guarded by Mick Johnson. And the Lady Owls take it away. A little bit of pressure. Mick Johnson on the break. Up on the break, no good. Pulled down by Terry, and she's going to be fouled. And they're going to score the basket. Addison Terry, first field goal of the night. That one's going to be on, who did we call that on? It's going to be on Gilbert. It's going to be on Gilbert, her first. Addison Terry at the line, 4:07 to go. Score tied at 4 and cannot convert that one, but the Lady Owls track it down. Get the offensive rebound, kick it back out to Terry. Terry, an 8th grader here for the Owls. Go let a long 3 go, no good. Mick Johnson gets that rebound though, kicks out, and we're going to get it back out. 3rd try now for the Lady Owls on this possession. Kenzie Harold, back to Terry. Lynch to Johnson. Harold's going to get into Johnson in the lane. Up and good. Mick Johnson. Now, Johnson doesn't score much, just 1.9 points a game. And we've got a walk here on Gilbert. The Lady Owls now are getting to their signature press. And here comes Carly Smith in the game. Carly did not start because it was senior night here, so had the 4 seniors in along with Addison Terry for a little bit of size. So here comes Carly in. Carly, of course, averaging 16-4 a game as a freshman. It's going to be off of Gilbert and out of bounds and through the door and in the hallway as the ball bounces out. We got in control of this one here tonight. We got Jacob King, Chase Fugit, and Brian Napier. So good crew here tonight. 14-3. Carly Smith off the bench takes a 3, no good. Pulled down by Ward. Up to Gilbert. Gilbert looking for Carl. Carl all the way out top. Carl guarded by Harold. She's trapped. Throws it off to Lakes. Lakes bounces it off her foot there, and Harold goes after it. Get the ball into Gilbert, no good, but there's Ward for the rebound, and the putback could not convert it. Kick ahead, here comes Carly Smith on the break, going to take it at Lakes across, up, and she's going to be fouled by Lakes, and that'll send Carly Smith to the line. Eden Lakes, that's going to be her first foul, and the fourth now on the Lady Generals. Only 1 team foul so far on the Lady Owls. That's going to send Carly to the line for 2. First one is up and good. Carly Smith, excellent free throw shooter, shoots it at almost 80% on the season, and she's took a lot of them. But there's the announcer's jinx that she misses the second one. 7-4 now, Lady Owls. Lady Owls actually on a 7-0 run here as the Lady Generals were out to a 4-0 lead early in the game. But now the Lady Owls are getting into the pressure. General's having a little bit of tough time with that. Lakes over to Gilbert. In the corner to Carl. Carl lets a three go. No good, but there's Ward. Bounces right to her, and she's back up and good with that. With second basket there for Kennedy Ward, the leading scorer for the Lady Generals, 11-5 a game. Also 7.8 rebounds a game. You can see she's an absolute force in there. Murray over to Terry, and Lakes goes after that. Murray for the three, no good. Right back out to Lexi Lynch, though. No good for Lexi. And that one is pulled down by Rose. Emily Rose with that rebound. And here comes Gilbert on the break over to Carl. Carl back to Gilbert. Nice play. Nice give and go by the Lady Generals. Basket by Gilbert. Her first basket of the night. Coach Courtney Tyra over there for the Lady Generals, barking out instructions here on defense, and a little bit of a lazy pass there by the Lady Owls, and Gilbert very active on the edge of that 2-3 zone. She knocks it away and goes out of bounds. Folks, of course, we're simulcasting here on both Facebook and YouTube, so check us out on one of those two platforms. Carly Smith out top. 1:20 to go in this opening quarter here on senior night in the Palace in Booneville, Kentucky. Harold. Lynch. Lady Owls right now content to stay on the perimeter. They get it in the middle of that zone to Lynch. She shies away from Ward there. Oh, cross court pass to Terry. She's going to take it down the middle, up and good. Addison Terry, 4 points already here in this first quarter, and she has really come along since the first of the season as an 8th grader, and she is just absolutely giving them some points and a lot of good play out there. Offense and defensively both. Gilbert in the middle of the zone gets it back to Ward. Over to Lakes. Lakes lets the three go, and good. A nice shot there by Eden Lakes. First three-pointer of the night for either side, and the Generals get it. Lexi Lynch out top. No pressure. Generals going to settle back in that 2-3 zone. 19 seconds, 17 seconds now to go here in the first quarter. Looks like we're going to have a good one, folks. You could tell the Generals a good-looking basketball team. Smith with the three. You can write that down. Carly Smith. Pure shooter, folks. They get it into Ward, and that's the end of the first quarter as the Lady Owls take a 12-11 lead here at the end of this first quarter. Good quarter, started out for the Generals 4-0 there, but then they end up the Lady Owls go on a 12-7 run there to have the 1-point lead at the end of this first quarter. So we do a little totaling here. We want to definitely go and thank our sponsors of this game. We'll keep you there in the corner with updated. But our sponsors of Owsley County Lady Owls basketball, Farmer State Bank here in town. Farmer State Bank has been in business for over 100 years here in Eastern Kentucky and Owsley County. We thank them very much. Got B&H Apothecary. You've got Joe Hall over there. Joe takes care of your pharmaceutical wise and your health needs, so give Joe a call. City of Booneville, folks, if you get a chance, come over here and check out what the City of Booneville has to offer. And Turner Real Estate. Tony Turner, Glenn Thompson, we appreciate them very much helping us to bring this action to you. Again, senior night here in Booneville, USA. We do a little totaling here. Ward had 4 points in that first quarter, 2 for Abby Gilbert, and 5 for Eden Lakes for the total of 11. Lady Owls start out, throw it away. Intercepted here, ball up to Rose. Emily Rose kicks it over to Gilbert. Gilbert looking back for Rose. Cross-court pass to Lakes, Eden Lakes. They get it into Gilbert in the middle. She's tied up in there, but puts it up and good. Lady Generals jump out on top, 13-12. Smith, Harold, get it over to Mick Johnson. Lady Owls moving the ball a little bit better now here than they did in the first quarter. Mick Johnson going to take it at Ward. but she has to kick it back out. There's Smith. Smith back to Johnson. Ian, nice pass to Shelby Murray, but another block shot by Gilbert. Tell you what, the length of the, Mackenzie Harold comes from behind, tries to steal, but she knocks it out of bounds. The length of the Lady Generals is really bothering the Lady Owls right now. Ball into Carl. They go for Ward, and wow, she gets it there. She's hard to stop. That's her first basket of the second quarter. 6 for the game now for Kennedy Ward. Owls. Lynch yet to score here tonight. And Rose digging up on her out top there. Johnson gets it off to Lynch. Lynch cut off by Gilbert. Tell you what, Gilbert's an 8th grader. Mighty impressive young lady right there. She can already play at the 8th grade level. Around to Kinsey Harold in the corner, lets it go. High off the back of the rim, no good. That's going to be pulled down by Shelby Murray, who's in the game now. But she loses it, and the throw back in by the Generals is to, and a cross-court pass is almost picked off there by Lakes. Lakes and Lynch out top. Get it into Mick Johnson in the middle of the zone, kicks it over to Carly Smith. Nice move by Carly Smith. Great give and go by Mick Johnson to Carly Smith. Lady Owls back up 15-14. Here they come out in their full court pressure. Gilbert trying to handle the ball. She's trapped on the sideline. Gonna throw it up and throws it away. Very uncomfortable in that situation. Here comes Harold, and Gilbert blocks it again. That's probably at least 3 blocks for Gilbert already, but they try to get the ball to Carly Smith, and she's gonna be fouled by Natalie Carl, I believe. That's gonna be 2 at least on Carl. Yeah, it is. It's 2 on Natalie, so we're gonna have a new general checking in here. It's number 52, Jenna Creech. A freshman. Looking at the, looks like we got a 30 here right now. So let's talk a little bit about senior night, folks. Those Owsley County seniors. I was here a few moments ago. We had our senior celebration. I was able to get a pic of those seniors. Got Mick Johnson, Lexi Lynch, Amelia Murray, and Kinsey Harold. These young ladies have won over now 100 games in their career here at Owsley County. You talk about that too. 56 district titles already. You've got 1 14th region semifinal. You've got 14th region All-A champion this year, and went down to the final 8 in that one after defeating Shelby Valley here in a great. So great bunch of young ladies, and pleasure to watch them here at Owsley County. Owls get it in. Lynch on the baseline. Open, no good, but Mick Johnson with another offensive rebound for the Owls. Lynch is going to let a 3 go and knocks that one down. Lexi Lynch gets on the board with the first 3 of the game for her. Here come the Owls again with full court pressure. Get it up to Lakes. Lakes gets it away to Ward. And there's Creech back to Gilbert. Good passing by the Lady Generals to break the press. Going to get it to Ward, and man, she just up and lays it in. I'll tell you what, she's already has 8 on the night, and she's scoring in there somewhat, pretty easily right now. Smith on the right wing. 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. And we're going to have a foul on Shelby Murray. I could not tell. Chase Fugate had that call. Yes, it is. Shelby Murray with a foul there, and sister Amelia will check back in. That's only 2 team fouls now on the Lady Owls. Knock away there. Nice deflection by Lynch away from Gilbert. Lakes to trigger it in. Gets it into Gilbert. Back to Lakes. Eden Lakes over to Gilbert in the corner. And they're going to get it to Ward. Ward gets it back. Back to Gilbert inside, and another basket in the paint by the Lady Generals. Kennedy Ward, Abby Gilbert just doing lots of work in there. Those are 2 young ladies. Ward just a sophomore, and Gilbert 8th grader. Wow. Lots of Smith from way downtown and just strings it up. You know, Carly Smith, pure shooter, folks. You could tell she's a coach's daughter and an excellent basketball player. Freshman already averaging 16 points a game. Had a big game last year in the regional tournament. Lady Owls take it away on the press. Lynch out top. She's going to drive on Rose. Gets it off to Smith. Lets another one go. And bottoms again by Carly Smith. Carly Smith heating up right now. So that's already 12 on the game for Carly. Ward up to Lakes. Gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert going to look for help. And that's going to be taken away by Smith. And the Lady Generals are just not comfortable in transition. And Smith takes it to the basket. 10 points in the quarter now for Smith, 14 on the game. Carly Smith did not start, but she's taking it over right now, folks. I tell you, Creech on the press, and again, she's going to be, oh, they're going to call a foul on that. See who that is on. It's going to be on Carly. That's her first. Just the third team foul so far on the Lady Owls. Generals get it in. Lakes looking for Ward. Ward. And she, whoa, a big block by Murray. Blocked Ward that time. Had to go up high. Lady Owls on the attack. 2:30 to go here in this second quarter. Harold on the baseline, takes it at Ward, no good. Ward again. Gilbert off to Creech. Creech looking for Gilbert. Gilbert in the lane. Fumbles it, but picked up by Lakes and puts it in. That's going to be Eden Lakes with her first basket of the second quarter, but gives her now 7 on the game for Eden. Carly Smith way outside. Creech is hawking her right now. Looking for Harold on the baseline. Harold dribbles it back out. Going to get it to Terry. Terry shoots it from 15. Addison Terry. That's her 6th point already for the 8th grader. Got 2 sterling, good-looking 8th graders out here in Gilbert and Terry, folks. I tell you, it's amazing how these young ladies can play so well at a young age. Ball taken away from Rose. Lady Owls back on the offensive here. Lexi Lynch on the, oh, she just throws that one away. Right to Rose. Going to take it and blow. Cannot get the layup. Lakes cannot get the layup. 2-point blankers missed by the Lady Generals. Here come the Lady Owls, and Murray can't convert the layup. Lots of point-blank shots. 3 in a row missed by these two teams. Owls up 27-21 now. Rose to Gilbert. Gilbert going to shoot from 15. No good, but bounces out to Lakes. Lakes looking for Gilbert back on the block. Up and good. 6 in the quarter for Gilbert. 8 on the game now. 40 seconds to go. 27-23 Owls. It looks like Coach Smith wants the last. Kenzie Harrell's just going to hold it out top. Oh, Travis wants a timeout. Going to take it with 15-1 to go, wants a 30. Folks, if you get a chance, check us out over on the YouTube channel. We're about 80 away from hitting 1,000 followers or subscribers there on that YouTube channel. So if you don't care and you watch what we do here at Bluegrass Sports Nation, I'll try to fix the camera here. The band and these bleachers just keep on vibrating and taking the camera and things down here. So try to keep that up for you folks, but it's not easy. So you can see it. We'll try to fix it at halftime if we can get through the end of the half here with it available. 15-1 to go. 27-23 Owls. Yeah, about to say the YouTube. A little bit better quality over there if you want to check it out. Get it in. 11 seconds to go. Here come the Owls, and Lynch going to get it back out to Smith. Smith going to drive in the lane across to Terry. Terry's going to let the three go from the wing. No good. 3 seconds off to Ward, and that'll be the end of the half. As we go to the half, it's 27-23. Lady Owls. So Lady Owls absolutely come back from a slow start there to take the lead here on senior night. Do a little totaling up here, and I'll get you some halftime stats. Thank our sponsors as we go. We got the little setup there. You got the live stream, and you got the scoreboard as well on there with our sponsors: Farmer State Bank, B&H Apothecary, City of Booneville, and also the Turner Real Estate. Tony and Glenn Thompson do a really good job. 15. Okay. Scoring there in the first half. The Jackson County Lady Generals were had 11 points in the first quarter and 12 in the second for 23 total in the first half. They were led in scoring. Well, they actually have two players. Ward and Gilbert both have 8 apiece. Eden Lakes has 7, so only 3 Lady Generals to score here in the first half. Looks like we're having band senior night here at halftime. Great young folks here. Now, for the Owsley County Lady Owls, Carly Smith comes off the bench for 14 big ones in the first half. She was instrumental. 2 long threes there in the second quarter to lead the Owls with 14. Owls had 12 and 15 by quarter. Lexi Lynch with 3 so far on 1 3-pointer. You've got Addison Terry with 6. Kenzie Harold with 2, and Mick Johnson with 2. So got a tight, close game here in the first half, folks, and we're going to switch back over here and let you see a little bit of the band senior night that's going on. Greg's zeroing in there on them. Thank him very much for coming over tonight and operating the camera for us. This was kind of a late ad for us. The Breathitt County, of course, had some COVID issues, so their game with Letcher Central tonight could not happen. So we came on over tonight to do Owsley, just kind of a setup crew here, not a full broadcast, but we've got trying to get everything out there for you folks. So we hope you enjoy it. And get ready for the second half here. Like I say, if you could, we're over 20,000 followers now on the Facebook page. So if you can give us a follow on the Facebook page, that would be awesome. You would have all of our live content whenever we get a notification of that, whenever the time comes that we go live. And then also the same thing on YouTube. We need probably see what that number is on the YouTube channel to get to that 1,000 mark, because it's so much easier to do things on YouTube and upload to the website, which everything that we have goes through the website. So we're hopeful that you'll give us a subscription and watch us there on YouTube as we go forward. Going to let you take in the senior festivities there. We'll give you a little bit of music here in the background as we go forward, folks, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes for a little bit more live action. Okay, folks, we're back, and band's back at it over here, so I hope we can hear me over that. I'm having a hard time hearing myself here a little bit. So I want to talk a little bit about these Owsley seniors here tonight. We'll put them back on the screen. We started talking a few moments ago. 100 wins, 256 district titles, looking for a third coming up here next week. Got one 14th region semi, one 14th region All-A champion, one All-A state semifinal appearance, and just an excellent group of young ladies. Talking about Lexi Lynch, she's a 5-year starter. She now has over 2,000 points on her career. 600 rebounds, 600 assists, 450 steals, and has college offers. I know one from my alma mater, Union College. Lexi, a sweet lady. Brent, her father, who I know well, I'm county attorney in Breathitt County. He's the sheriff here in Owsley County, does a fine job. He is Lexi has been 4-time 56 district all-tournament team, 2020 56 district MVP, and 2-time all-region selection. Amelia Murray, a 5-year starter for the Lady Owls. 1,000 career points, 2,500 career rebounds, and the 56 district all-tournament team. Kenzie Harold, 4-year varsity starter, over 1,500 career points, 600 assists, 500 steals, 2-time 56 district all-tournament team, 56 district defensive MVP, and right now Kenzie has 10 college offers. I know every time that it seems like I open up Twitter, Kenzie's got another offer, so it's just a fine young lady and an excellent point guard. Micaiah Johnson, the defensive stalwart for the Lady Owls. She's a 3-year varsity starter, and she was also the 56 district all-tournament team. So how about those seniors, folks, here in Owsley County? You should be very proud of these young ladies. You know, this is their last game here at the Palace, unless, you know, everything that's going on with right now in the legislature, you know, seniors may have another year to play, and we don't know that. I mean, we don't know who will take advantage of it, what's going to happen with all that. So as of now, this is their last game here at the Palace, as they'll go to the 56 district tournament, take on Lee County. Down at Estill County is where that district tournament will take place, and the regional tournament's going to be at the John C. Combs Arena in Hazard. So I don't think they'll be back here on the Palace floor anytime except for a little practice as they go forward. So we're ready for the second half. Looks like Chase and Brian and Jacob have made it back out, and we're ready to go. 27-23. The Generals are going to have the first possession of the second half. Get it in, and Lexi Lynch knocks that away straight to Carly Smith on the first possession. Again, a little bit of trouble with the Generals handling the press, and Lexi Lynch lets a three go and knocks it down. So the Lady Owls come out looking like they mean some business here in the second half. Gilbert is trapped on the side again, gets it to Ward. Ward looking for Gilbert. Gilbert picks up her dribble, back to Ward, over to Lakes. Lakes looking for Gilbert. Gilbert gets it to Ward. She steps into one there, no good, and no foul on that call. Smith lets a three go, no good by Carly Smith there. It's about a minute into this second half. 30-23 now, Lady Owls. Gilbert on the block, going to take it against Murray, kicks it back out to Lakes, over to Rose. Rose looking way good. Wow. Out Carl, that one hit about the third row up there or so. So that one's out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Lady Owls. Lexi Lynch lets a three go and knocks it down. Lexi heating up now. That's her third three of the game. And it's, sorry folks, people walking in front of us here. Can't, hard time seeing around them. Missed the call there. Ward over to Carl. Carl looking for Gilbert. Gilbert on the block. Gets a third chance. 2 offensive rebounds for Gilbert. She kept getting her own there and finally puts it in the basket. Lynch looking for Harold. Terry back to Harold. Lynch takes it strong, no good, but Murray with the offensive rebound and the putback. Amelia Murray with her first 2 of the game. Leading rebounder for the Lady Owls at 8.4 a game. Got the offensive rebound and stuck it back home. Here come the Generals. Back up for Lakes. Lakes no good. Murray had the rebound, but it was knocked away by Gilbert. Gilbert in the lane. Takedown by Murray there. So well done by Amelia Murray. Kick ahead to Smith. Smith under the basket. Up and good. Lady Owls are at their best in transition, and she offensively and defensively. And there's another basket, and I'll tell you what, the going to have a jump ball. The Lady Owls are just turning up the defensive pressure. Lady Generals are not handling the press at all. They're turning the ball over. They look very uncomfortable. Coach Tyra wants a full timeout over there to talk a little bit with her Lady Generals, because they're going to have to figure out how to break this pressure and how to handle the ball much better and handle the pressure much better. 5:17 to go here in the third quarter. I thank our sponsors again. Goes up Farmer State Bank, B&H Apothecary, City of Booneville, and Turner Real Estate. Thank you, folks, for helping us throughout this season bring you Lady Owls basketball here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. You know, we continually have one of the bigger streams here in the area, and we appreciate that very much for everybody that tunes in to Bluegrass Sports Nation. We certainly have fun doing it. I added up some numbers here in a little bit over 2 months, just starting on January the 4th until now. This is our 52nd, 52 streams of basketball games this year. Of course, when you're the home group for Owsley and Wolf boys and girls, and Breathitt boys and girls, and Jackson boys and girls, it's easy to add up a bunch of games. Seems like we do too. We're one of the few groups around, I know, doing multiple games in a night. Matter of fact, one night we did 3. I was over here at Owsley and had one going at Breathitt and Wolf. Lady Owls move it around, going to get it to Terry in the corner. She lets a 3 go. Oh, goes in and out. Kenzie Harold, the little lady in the middle, gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Tough as nails, Kenzie Harold. Come the Generals again. Lakes, she gets it up to Gilbert, over to Rose, back to Ward. Ward over to Carl. Carl back, knocked away from Lakes. That should be, I thought that might have been off Lakes there. But they say it was off Carly Smith, and we'll go back to the Lady Generals. The call here. Doing an adjustment. They're going to keep it with the Generals. You got a foul? Oh, got a technical? Okay. Sorry, I was looking around trying to keep some score here, and I missed the whole thing. Greg tells me we got a technical. Greg, put your microphone down there and tell us what happened there.
Ref called a technical on the coach for Jackson County for saying something about that last call.
Okay, good deal. Thank you. I don't pay attention a whole lot, but I'm by myself. So Carly Smith goes to the line for 2. The first one was up and no good, and Carly misses both. Wow, boy, that's a story in and of itself right there. So lead stays at 14 for the Lady Owls. 4:21 to go here in this third quarter. Lynch inbounds to Harold. Lynch over in the corner, going to go to Addison Terry again and knocks that one down. Last one went in and came out. That one stayed in. Addison Terry with a big 3. That gives her 9 on the game. Getting close to double figures and already over her average of 4.7. Now, Addison adding a lot to this basketball team and getting tons of playing time. Looking inside to Rose. Rose is going to be fouled by Carly Smith there. It's a good look by Ward to Emily Rose. And Rose, that's her first basket of the night. Going to send her to the line. That'll be on Carly Smith. That's Carly's second. Each team has one team foul here in the second half. Rose up, and nice looking free throw there by Emily Rose. Completes the three-point play. Come the Owls, lead down to 14 now. Kick it in the corner to Terry, over to Lynch. Owls circling the three-point line here. Smith, little fake back to Harold. Little fake there, drives it in to, kicks it over to Lynch. Lynch drives down the middle, pulls up before Ward can get there, and did not connect that time. Saved in by Harold, but right back to Gilbert and Rose. And again, Lady General's having a rough time. They cannot handle this press at all. Here comes Smith up. Oh, wow. Well, nicely done by Carly Smith. Tell you what, when the Owls turn it up and start running get in transition here, this young Generals team is having a terrible time, and they throw it away again. The Owls turning up the pressure. Lynch, if that goes down, and it does not. I'm going to say this one could get out of hand here if that one goes down. 16-point lead. Here come the Generals again. They got Creech back in the game. Looking for Ward. Well, they've got Ward out there at 15 feet, but that's where she is. I mean, she's pretty much unstoppable down there on the bottom. Look at this, another offensive rebound. Flat-footed. I mean, she doesn't jump. It's all flat-footed, but she's just over the top, you know. And so that'll be a foul on her. That's actually Kennedy's first foul on the game. Now, I'm not for sure. I don't have any stats here how tall that young lady is, but she is a very tall young lady, and she pretty well can be flat-footed with her reach and get those rebounds and scores down there. So she's an impressive athlete. Okay, so we got Mick Johnson back in the game. We've got Harold, Terry, Johnson, Smith, and Murray. Lexi Lynch takes a seat. Get it to Terry in the corner. Does not connect on that three. And Gilbert pulls down that offensive rebound off to Carl. Carl again picks it up to Creech. Creech off to Rose. Taken away by Smith. But she was on the baseline when she took it away. Lady Generals to inbound. Gets it over to, that's Carl. Carl looking in, throws, well, Gilbert. We're going to have a foul on Mick Johnson there. She was fighting Gilbert for the ball. Got a little bit of arm with the ball, and so that'll be on her. That'll be her first. Rose to inbound, just throws it up to Ward. Ward just, why not go to it every time? She couldn't convert that time, but, you know, it's there. Here come the Terry off to Harold. Harold going to take it across the lane, up and good. Took it right at Ward that time, and Kenzie Harold with the score gives her now 6 on the night. 1:52 to go here in this third quarter. Generals break the pressure this time. Carl going to take it out in the corner, back over to Rose. Rose looking for Gilbert. Gilbert going to kick it out to Carl. Carl drives, no good, but there's Ward for an offensive rebound and put back. And she establishes position in there. You're definitely not getting around her or over top her. And she's just a force. Johnson, no good. Off the back rim. Gilbert again picks up her dribble. Creech looks for Carl. Gilbert's just going to let it go from 15 and knocks it down. Abby Gilbert again. Now with 12 points on the night. Coach Smith telling Kenzie what to do here. Looks like we're inside the final minute. About 50 seconds to go. Harold. Kick it back to Smith. Smith going to have that one taken away by Carl. Kick it over to Murray. Murray, man, the Owls, and I think Carl's going to bail that whole situation out with a foul, and that's going to be her third. Just 3 team fouls now on the Generals, and we've got number 20 coming in, Addison Truitt. for the Generals. Harold, Smith, back to Harold. Still 27 to go here in this quarter. Get it to Mick Johnson in the center of the zone. Kick it back out to Harold. Around Terry. Doesn't take the three. Oh, and trying to get it into Johnson. Good overplay there by Lakes. Eden Lakes takes it away. Ward. Lakes gets it across. Smith pokes it away. She's going to be double teamed. They get it to Ward at 15, and they Generals throw it away. Is there a deflection? Oh, that's the end of the quarter. I'm sorry. So that'll conclude the third quarter. With better turn that down. Sorry, folks. Don't want to get a copyright violation with the band over here playing a little Sweet Home Alabama. So at the end of three, it's 46-32. It's 9 points that quarter for the Generals. Had Lexi Lynch with 6. 4 for Carly Smith to give her 18 on the night. 4 for Kenzie Harold. 3 for Addison Terry, and 2 for Amelia Murray. So the Lady Owls put up 19 in the quarter to extend that lead out. To the 14 that we see on the scoreboard. All right, the final 8 here of the regular season on BSN. Lexi Lynch read that pass, takes it away, back to Kenzie Harold, and up and good. Good transition again by the Lady Owls as they get the basket. Again, the Generals having just a rough time with the pressure defense of the Lady Owls. Creech looking for Lakes. Lakes takes it up against Harold. Little spin shot, and no good. And, oh, that one came down to Carly Smith, bounced off her shoulder and out of bounds. So that will keep it with the Lady Generals. 7:29 to go here in the game. 16-point game now for the Lady Owls. Trying to get the ball into Rose, and Mick Johnson was kind of leaned into her there, and she's going to get her second foul of the game, and that's going to be 3 on the Lady Owls. 7:27 to go. Lakes is going to inbound it from the block, gets it up to Ward, and no good. Ball rimmed all the way around the basket and came out, but she was fouled. See who that foul is on. Maybe on Murray. Yes, it is. That's Amelia's first. Sitting opposite of the scorers table, folks. A little bit tough to see exactly what the call over there. Ward with the first one. Really good looking free throw there. Knocks that one down. That's going to give Kennedy 11 on the game in double figures, and she's right at her average. She makes this one. She'll be over her average, and really nice looking free throws. Nothing but string on both of them. Come the Owls. Lynch up to Smith. Cross court to Johnson. She's closed out there by Lakes, and Kenzie Harold on the baseline just nets it. Excellent shot by Kenzie Harold. Kenzie now with she's got 10 on the night, so she's in double figures as well. And Ward turns it over, a little high dribble there. Ball back to the Owls. Lynch. Smith lets it go. Carly Smith. Stringing it up, folks. It's 21 now for Smith in the game. Just excellent talent here in Booneville. Generals, again, pressure defense from the Owls. But we're going to get a foul here on Kenzie Harold. That's going to be Harold's first. So the Lady Owls have heated up the defense here, but very few fouls. Lakes looking for Gilbert. Finds her. Gets it back in the corner to Lakes. Creech on the wing. Gets it in the corner to Lakes. She's going to let a three go. No good, but Gilbert's there for the offensive rebound, but taken away by Harold. She comes. Gets the bounce. On the move. Up. Oh, and Creech blocks that one. And here come the Lady Generals. Oh, passed it right to Smith on the press. Wow, Carly Smith. Another takeaway and steal on the press for the Lady Owls. Ward gets it to Lakes. Lakes looking for Gilbert. Gilbert up the right-hand side. Throws it back to Lakes. Lakes looking for Gilbert. Throws it right to Mick Johnson. Here comes Carly. Carly thinking about pulling up. Pulls it back out. Thad Travis calling the offense over there. 5:30 to go in this one, and the Lady Owls are hitting the gas right now. Mick Johnson with the shot, and no good. But she goes and gets the deflection, kicks it back at her. Goes Smith for another three. Oh, that one just off, but another offensive rebound by Kenzie Harold. Man, the Owls are just running rings around them right now. Really well done by the Lady Owls. Here goes Lynch, no good, but Harold's there for another rebound and put back. 23-point lead now. Goes Gilbert, and she just runs in, gets her offensive rebound, and puts it back. Abby Gilbert. Takeaway by the Generals here. Nice. And Gilbert takes it in. She's going to be fouled by Mick Johnson. That's going to be 3 on Johnson. Going to send Abby Gilbert to the line. Nice play by the Generals. They've had trouble with the press themselves, but they put their press on and pick up the turnover. And Gilbert's going to go to the line for 2. I'm sorry. Yep, first one's up and good. Wow, what an impressive 8th grader here in Abby Gilbert for the Lady Generals. Abby shoots it at 73%. She's 27 of 37 on the year. Gets the first, but not the second. Lead at 20. Terry's going to let a 3 go. No good. Gilbert with another rebound. She's easily in double-doubles here tonight and may be getting close on blocks. Ward looking for Gilbert. Finds her. Creech. Rose. Cross court to Carl. Carl looking for Creech, and what good play by the Lady Generals. Well done. So that's Jenna Creech's first basket of the night. Gets it here in the 4th quarter, and we're going to have a foul probably on Rose there. Look to me, and let's see what they put on the board. Yes, it is. That's Emily Rose's second foul. Four minutes to go. 18-point game. Smith going to let another 3 go, and man, can't leave her open on that spot because she's not even drawing rim from there at this point. 60-39 Lady Owls. Rose gets it up to Carl. Carl gets around Lynch. Carl with a little push shot there, no good. Go down, kicks it ahead to Smith, no good, and Harold out top. Sorry, I couldn't see what happened there, folks. Somebody walked in front of us here, and I apologize. I didn't see exactly what happened. Smith out top. Nice play by Carl. Pokes it away, but Smith gets it back. Lexi Lynch lines up a 3 and count that one too. Man, Lady Owls have hit the gas here. 63-39. Generals with and Coach Tyra wants a timeout over there. This press against the Generals has been really difficult, and that's going to be a full timeout. So let's talk about our sponsors again here for just a minute. Farmer State Bank, B&H Apothecary, the City of Booneville, Turner Real Estate, we thank you so very much. It's been a great year here in Owsley County as we have broadcast these games all year. Been started with the All-A over here that Owsley County won in a great one over Knott Central here for the 14th Region Championship, and then has progressed to now some 50, over 50 streams ago here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. It's been when we first started this the year before last doing football at Breathitt, never thought it would turn into this, and we thank everyone that watches. We try to put on a good cast here. It's a lot of time. This is by far from my primary job, but I try to line these streams up. Got some great guys in Ty Backett does production, and we'll be doing all the production from here on out, where we'll have all of our graphics like we don't have here tonight. I'm running this one myself on OBS, but we'll have our Sling Studio, and Ty will do a wonderful job in the district region tournament with all of our graphics and commercials that we run and stuff. So it's the real stream is really nice. Kenzie Harrell pulls up on the break. Can't get that one. Blocked that time by Gilbert on Amelia Murray. .220 to go now. Now it's 2:20. Called that one a little bit quick. Carl looking for Lakes. Lakes around to Rose. Rose thinks about the three. Doesn't take it. Gilbert gets it back out to Lakes. Lakes going to take that three. No good, but it bounces all the way back out to her. She gets her own, and they call a foul on Lynch there. Okay. Brian Napier says that's a block, and what the guys in black and white say is what happens. So Chase and Brian and Jacob done a fine job here tonight. Appreciate those guys, folks. If you want to contribute to some kids' life, get out and be an official. I wouldn't. I take a Lakes makes the first. Take a fair amount of abuse as county attorney, but these guys, the old tongue lashings, but these referees sure take it. Lakes will have the second. Up and good. Well done by Eden Lakes. Lynch got Carissa Schaus in the game now. Lynch takes it up against Ward. Ward with another altered shot. Lynch could not get that up over the rim. She tried to get it around Ward. Ball now up to Carl. Carl out front over to Lakes. Lakes to Gilbert. And Lakes is going to take another three. Knock that one down. Eden Lakes with 5 1/4. Gives her 12 in the game. And here's another tie up in the backcourt. Going to be alternating possession. Will go to the Lady Owls with 1:33 to go in this one. Owls get it into Johnson. Carissa Schaus kicks up to Lynch. Lynch going to take it at Ward again, and then up again, and Ward altered that one. It's over. Over top of the basket, but Amelia Murray gets the rebound, and Murray is going to go to the line. Got a foul there on Lakes. That's going to be 2 on Lakes, and that'll send Murray to the line. First one, no good. We told you before, Amelia, 5-year starter, 1,000 career points, 1,200 rebounds. Just an outstanding career for Amelia, as well as all 4 of these seniors. Looks like we got Mick Johnson. Looks like the seniors are coming out now for the Owls. You've got Lexi Lynch, Kenzie Harold, Mick Johnson, all exiting, and Amelia Murray will come out for her sister Shelby after this free throw, if it goes down, and it does. And that'll be Amelia's exit from the Palace here. And well done by all 4 of those senior ladies. Gilbert gets it off to Ward. Ward up and scores. A little garbage time here for both teams. Smith out top. Her and Terry going to handle the ball now. Off to Schaus. Carissa takes it down the left-hand side. Carissa, junior. Got Layla Lynch in now, Lexi's little sister. Freshman, I believe, for the Lady Owls. Yep. So bright future here in Booneville with Lynch and, well, the younger Lynch and Smith and Terry and the younger Murray, Shelby. So both, all these young ladies going to see a lot of action starting next year. Heard a lot of talk around about the Senate bill that's passed, I believe, and giving seniors, well, of course, it's been a terrible year for education. I mean, with virtual, I don't know as the kids, hopefully they learn a little. Both of my sons have, rather than be in the classroom, hopefully that's coming soon. We'll start back full time on Monday in Breathitt County. And there we go. That's going to be the end, folks, as the Lady Owls close out the season and move to 17-3 on the season with a big 64-46 win here against the Jackson County Lady Generals. I'll take just a second here, folks. I'm going to put everything back up here on the screen. To put that picture of the seniors up there as I total up here. Make sure my numbers match. I always tell people I certainly married a lady that can count because I have trouble with it. So we'll see if we can get our okay, and we do match. So let's finish this one up here. We'll shoot back to our sponsors. We'll take that off the screen. Young man standing in front of the there. So the final scoring, we'll start up with Jackson County, 46 on the night, 11, 12, 9, and 14 by quarter. They were led in scoring by 8th grader Abby Gilbert, 15. Had 14 from Kennedy Ward in the middle, had 12 from Eden Lakes, also in double figures. Emily Rose with 3 and Jenna Creech with 2 for a total of 46. So that gets us to Owsley County. And they were led on the night by Carly Smith. She was special, folks. 26 on the night, had 12 apiece for Lexi Lynch and Kenzie Harrell, both seniors. Addison Terry with 9, Amelia Murray with 3, and Micaiah Johnson with 2. So, folks, thanks for our sponsors again, Farmer State Bank, B&H Apothecary, City of Booneville, and Turner Real Estate. It's been a real pleasure, you know, with those folks, talking with them and helping us bring these games to you throughout the season. We appreciate them very much. Hope to see them again in the regional tournament. We'll be broadcasting all the 55th and definitely all the boys 14th region at Breathitt County. We'll see how much the girls were able to do. We plan on doing it all, but we'll have to see what comes from that. But we want to say thanks to these seniors again. I want to say thanks to Greg. Listen to me up there for coming and reading, running the camera for us. I'm messing around here. not finishing up. So, folks, we thank you again. We're going to put this one out with, I'm going to leave the seniors on there for a little bit and go out with them. We thank you for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. It's been a pleasure. Great season, 52 streams, and we're getting ready for the playoffs. We'll see you at 2 o'clock on Saturday, 55th District girls game, getting ready to go. So, again, folks, thanks for joining us, and we'll close her down. salute to these Owsley County Lady Owls seniors. They're definitely the favorite in the 14th region tournament. See our friend Deron Mays over there. Folks, have a great evening. It's Brendan Miller. Have Greg Bates, BSN over and out. Playoff time.